Hi, Dyslexic Genius here. What I'm going to talk about is an Edison Standard we restored, and this video is for the customer, but you can look at it. It'll be very interesting, and the work we did on this Edison Standard. They didn't have the in-gate clip. This is the in-gate clip, and I got a new in-gate clip, and we re-nickeled this and this so it would match because this was all corroded. And what this clip does, it has this little divot right here. And that little divot connects over here and locks in place. Also, when it came in, this bearing and the end of the mandrel bearing wouldn't align to hook up. And this is the metal piece they had in there with no divot. You can see the rubbing here. It wouldn't.
Well, we made it. I mean,
it made it. The other thing is we put in a new Drivener drive gear because this gear here was broken, and this all comes in one piece when you order one. Also, the diaphragm was grenaded out. It wouldn't be good for sound reproduction, and with these peeling off, the copper does rot away a little, and this is what a new diaphragm looks like. Good sound. Also, on Edison's, they all have these little rubber feet on the bottom. And the problem with the little rubber feet is that the rubber breaks off and deteriorates. So when you set this down on a wooden counter or something, these are always showing, and they're just going to scratch your stuff. So I always remove these. You don't need them at all. Now to oil the machine, it's extremely simple. You only need 2 oils. All you need is sewing machine oil and super lube. This is the super lube. We'll discuss that. On the super lube, you will oil the back rod and a couple of drops on the rail, and then you'll smooth this out with your finger so this runs smoothly. These things are designed to lift up like that, and that's your lead screw, and you'll come in here and just put a couple of drops of super lube on it. Now when it comes to sewing machine oil, you want just a little bitty dab there. And then you have to take this off. I'm not going to do this on video, but you have to take this off, but I can show you. There's a bearing here, and then you'll put a little dab there. Center gear is here. You'll put a little dab there. And then in the back, you'll put a little dab on the bearing of the lead screw right here.
well, how do you get that thing off?
And 2 screws, a screw here and a screw here. It unlocks.
And then it lifts off?
It lifts off. So then on the inside, you have to take the crank out. What I'll do, just a minute. This will make it easier. This is your governor. This is your brake system. See the brake system? You're going to put a dab of sewing machine oil here. These are the felts. You have one on this side and one on the back side. You'll put a little dab there. You'll put a little dab of sewing machine oil there. Now, you have the governor drive gear right here. It has a shaft right here. You can see right back there. You're going to oil right here on the governor drive gear, and then down in there you'll oil it. Then you're going to go to the next gear train here, right here. You'll oil there, and you come back in here, and then you'll come down to the bottom one that comes off the spring barrel, and you give a little dab there and a little dab there, and you'll be fine. Then you want to come in and put just a little dab running here, and that's it. Now the operation of this is pretty straightforward on most Edisons. You're going to lift the lid, bring this down. You're going to bring the carriage down. You're going to shove this pin in. You're going to insert the crank. This is the start-stop mechanism. Okay, so now we have it on stop, and this is on go. So I'm going to put it on stop, Then we're going to crank it up. You're going to crank it all the way up. There we go. Now you're going to lift this mandrel back, open the end gate. It's a 2-minute black wax. You always hold them like a Cub Scout. I'm going to slide this in, get a little push. Semi-line up this pin with the end of the record. The start of the record is right here. Turn the machine on, let it come up a little bit. And then pull the pin and lower down. And that's how you start it. And then you will put the horn on. When the cylinder stops, you'll lift up, push in the carriage knob here, bring it over here, then you will hit stop. Then you will open the end gate, reach in, thumb and finger, and give the cylinder a little tag, pop, that comes off. You can repeat if you want to play another cylinder, but you're going to need to crank it back up to play the next cylinder because these only have one spring. Once you're done playing your phonograph, just turn it on, walk away, and put the lid on it if you want to. And that's my tip for the day.